And of course, many questions still remain about the historic indictment of former President Trump, and that indictment is currently sealed. Details about the criminal charges that Trump is facing still not known at this hour. And it all comes after an investigation into an alleged hush money payment to adult film star Stormy Daniels. Now, Trump is expected to surrender in New York City on Tuesday. And News Nation's Robert Sherman is live in New York, and I know you've been speaking with sources. Robert, what are you hearing tonight?
Hey there, Natasha. Our understanding, speaking with our sources, is that the former president will travel from Florida to New York on Monday, surrender at that district attorney's office behind us on Tuesday, and then from there, let the legal process play out.
All eyes are on Manhattan after a grand jury made history Thursday, indicting former President Donald Trump in the so-called hush money case involving adult actress Stormy Daniels. It's the first time ever criminal charges have been brought against a former U.S. president.
I don't think that the story is accurate that she's taking such glory or pleasure in what has occurred here with the indictment of President Trump.
The attorney representing Stormy Daniels telling News Nation's Chris Cuomo that Daniels' only concern is the truth getting to the public. But it's still unclear what the former president is actually charged with, since the indictment is under seal until Tuesday. The Associated Press is reporting, however, that there's at least one felony charge.
But everything that's come out from all of these leaks and from what we've known about the government's theory is incredibly frail.
One of the former president's attorneys appearing on Dan Abrams Live Friday night claiming the case against Mr. Trump is weak. To get to this point, 12 of the 23 grand jurors hearing evidence from prosecutors had to vote in favor of an indictment, believing there is probable cause a crime was committed.
That is the lowest standard in the criminal justice system. To go to trial, you have to prove a case beyond a reasonable doubt.
Judge Andrew Napolitano agrees that it doesn't take much to get an indictment, but that doesn't mean there isn't more behind the scenes.
There are other avenues that he might have examined that might be in the indictment, which is why I've been cautioning our Republican friends to hold off on blasting him and blasting the indictment until they've read it.
That can't happen until Tuesday, when the former president is scheduled to surrender in New York, at which point the indictment will be unsealed and Mr. Trump's mugshot and DNA will be taken, all while being closely guarded by the Secret Service.
So whether the president wants to go in through the front door or the back door, if that can be safely accommodated, it will. And as he goes inside and moves about, there'll always be eyes on the former president.
All has been quiet so far in Manhattan, Natasha, with no demonstrations really so far to speak of. New York police say that they do have their officers ready to mobilize, but at this hour, no credible threats here in the city. Natasha.
All right, appreciate the update. Robert Sherman live on the ground for us in New York City. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.